Today, Friday of the third week of Lent, we come to the church San Lorenzo in Lucina. This ancient church stands in a small piazza just off the busy Via del Corso. The titulus of St. Lawrence in Lucina took its name, as with many other of the early tituli, from the name of the donor of the site, or structure itself, who in this case was the Roman landlady Lucina. This area first became developed during the early imperial period, with the famous Orapacis standing in a location just behind the apse of the church. On this spot stood a large apartment building, known as an insula, traditionally held to be that of Lucina, although the original place of worship may have been located in another location nearby. In the mid-430s, Pope Sixtus III built the first basilica here, like others of the time, with a nave flanked by an aisle on each side and terminating in an apse. Being in the midst of an area often hit by floods of the Tiber, the church was in need of periodical restoration, with at least 2 recorded in the first millennium. During this era, this church fulfilled an important liturgical role as a starting point of the procession for the Greater Litany, a penitential procession and liturgical service on the 25th of April. This procession, beginning here, would head up to Via Flaminia, crossing the Tiber at the Melvian Bridge, before returning down to the other side of the river for the stational Mass of St. Peter's. Some points of interest in this church are the bust of Gabriel Fonseca by Bernini, which showcases the master's ability to capture facial expressions. Also in the church are the relics of Pope Alexander I. He was the 6th Bishop of Rome, and is remembered for promoting some of the earliest rituals of the Mass, as well as the tradition of blessing homes with holy water. Also in the church is the gridiron of Lawrence, although it's not clear what the connection is between St. Lawrence and this location, donated by St. Lucina. This side altar showcases this iconic relic of the early Roman deacon and martyr. And finally, there's the high altar, which features a famous crucifixion oil painting by Guido Reni, with a copy of the original Our Lady of Health just below it. The sanctuary itself is located over a miraculous well discovered during the 17th century renovation. Several recorded miracles are reported from those who drank from the well, which was marked by the image of Our Lady of Health.